I like doing research, and it's fun. I don't consider it work. And that's the goal in life, to do something you like so much that you don't think you're going to work, you're going to do something you love.
All right, ready? Now.
I would like to think that what I'm doing could really help out a lot of people. And I'm Mark Witten. I'm a retired professor of pediatrics at the U of A College of Medicine. I still have a U of A appointment in the College of Agriculture as a research scientist with my biosensor. The lipid biofilm is a derivative of lung surfactant. Now, surfactant in your lungs is a lipid substance that basically coats the 500 million little gas sacs in your lungs called alveoli. And I believe I have the fastest biosensor in the world that can detect airborne bacteria and viruses.
Now.
We're down right now where we can accurately measure 4 cells per mil of various bacteria. And I ran those experiments at 200ths of a second time. We estimate that we could put 5 sensors in each of the 40,000 food processing facilities in the United States alone. They could detect whether their food products have any of the 3 major foodborne bacteria, Listeria, Salmonella, or E. coli 0157-87, in 200ths of a second. My biosensor potentially could be used not only in food processing facilities, it could be used by the military to detect biological and chemical warfare agents. It could be used for explosive detection. It could be used for building security. It could be used to where before you get on an airplane, you breathe into this sensor and it lets us know whether you are infected with COVID, whether you have influenza or respiratory syncytial virus. Then I was in Saudi Arabia, and I was at a meeting with the head of research and development. Saudi Arabia produces 8 million barrels of oil a day and uses 10% of that just to get fresh water out of seawater. I actually got an epiphany with that meeting. I knew that when I ran really pure water through my biosensor, I get a different curve from very pure water to water that just has 0.09%, not even 1% salt in it. And that indicated to me that my biofilm reacted with the salt. And that's how the desalinization, low energy desalinization started. So now I'm gonna put it in the water. Right now, desalinated water, because of the huge power requirements, from reverse osmosis or flash distillation, where you just boil the seawater and collect the condensate, it's 20 times more expensive than groundwater. I just need a little bit of water movement over the biofilm plate to have my desalinization process. I would say I will use maybe 5 to 10% of the energy that reverse osmosis uses. I've developed this now to where we're ready to go to an industrial prototype phase. So I have 2 companies. Phoenix Biometrics is the biosensor company, and Witten Technologies is the low energy desalinization. Motivating factor to me is to try and improve the human existence. And you can see that the salt is beginning to interact with the biofilm. You know, I love studying the human body. I think it's the most complex organism. So I'm not surprised that I was able to take something from lung surfactant and do a lot of things with it. From that standpoint, what we need to do is study the body more and give us an idea of how we can solve some of these complex problems.